After a few years in your career, as a data analyst, you're going to want to find your niche. Okay, now you may have worked in different sectors, different industries, but at some point you're going to want to find your niche. And it doesn't have to be one; it can be one or two, or maybe three. But you're going to want to be really good at one because that's where you will add most of your value. Now, in order to become very good at your niche, the thing to understand is what do you have in terms of existing knowledge? Okay, what can you leverage from your existing knowledge? If you don't know much about that area, then it's probably not that advisable to double down on that niche, because you should actually at this stage, if you're 3-4 years into your career, have very good deep knowledge about that sector, that domain that you want to become an expert in. The next thing then is to research in the area, to understand what you know, how much of that is the total amount. Now, obviously, you're never going to know everything about your domain or your sector, especially in your field of data analysis. But you should at least know other things that are happening in my space that I've not become familiar with or I've not been exposed to. So do your research in your industry, understand what other data analytical techniques are being done in your industry, and find out if what you know is less than 50%, more than 50%, almost all of it, almost none of it, and then decide if that's the right niche for you. And then finally, one of the things that really makes an outstanding data analyst when they've worked in a specific sector or a specific niche for a while is that they're a very good translator of the data to the business. Okay, so what they're able to do is explain to the business what the data means, and the more you work in a specific sector or domain, the more you pick up that domain's nuances in terms of how it explains things, how it describes things, the language it uses, and you're able to connect that to the analytical findings that you have, and then you find you're much better translator in the business. And that is actually one of the key areas where you can become very valuable, or one of the key skills that you can leverage to become very valuable within an organization or within the sector as well as the organization.